What's up, guys? Welcome to my new video. It's Hypno here. I really hope you enjoy, and in today's video I'm gonna be playing my new Logbait deck, which I created yesterday, and it's been working out super well. I also played it in yesterday's video, and the combination of Goblin Gang, and Evo Skellies, all three together in one deck, is kind of unique and never really been played like that before in Logbait. So gonna be quite interesting, yeah, to see how this deck continues to work out. But yeah, I managed to push in the top 20 with one of my accounts, and also pushing my other two accounts very high up. So let's see what we can do against ASF right here, who finished number one in the world actually last season. So yeah, looking like he's also playing like a very interesting Logbait variation. But yeah, with the cannon card is super broken right now, so definitely also makes sense to play it in Logbait. But I don't really like the cannon card, and he was kind of going like too aggressive, so he's gonna be taking a lot of damage, and he still has to defend the right, because look at the goblins go. So I can just go Goblin Gang on the left, since the Dark Goblin won't really like be enough to clean that up, and he still has had to waste the log, so I can just go goblins right here, force him to defend that again also, and I do have my Evo barrels, so he's forced to go princess. I can just go for my own princess on the left. I have my Evo skellies and Evo barrel in hand, so it's basically already GG's. I could just go Valkyrie onto that, and then Evo skellies onto the princess, and it should be over, because he's not gonna be able to defend the Valkyrie and the Evo skellies at the same time. So yeah, that's gonna be GG's right here, it looks like, and very fast dominant win in the first game against Asaf in a Logbait against Logbait matchup. He was just a little bit too aggressive, and I managed to punish him instantly. So GG's, and I'll see you guys in the next game. We in the next game right here against Filippo. That's Vero, which is one of the best, if not the best, bridge spam players of all time. So let's see what we can do against him right here and what kind of deck he's playing. Just gonna go E-Spirit like this to make sure the Spear Goblins don't get onto tower, and Cannoneer will also clean up the Bomber, but he decides to go Skellies in front, so I'll still have to go for my Valk, and looks like he's playing that new super fast like cycle deck which has been going around, which has like the Ram Rider also, and either the Evo Mega Knight or the Evo P.E.K.K.A. Runs with both variations, like you can play both, but honestly I see it more with the Evo P.E.K.K.A, but I've seen a lot of people also play it with the Evo Mega Knight, so I can't really be sure. I don't really want to make like one big push in one lane, and then he maybe has the Evo Mega Knight, and that like cleans up everything and he gets a good counter push going, so I have to be super careful that I don't go like too over aggressive and he punishes me for that. So just gonna go goblins right here to defend the spear goblins and also force him to respawn to that also. So he decides to go for Warmer, and I have my Evo barrel, which I'm just gonna play like while defending the Ram Rider right here, since he doesn't really have enough to defend both lanes since he went for that Ram, and that way I get more damage with my barrel than he did with his Ram Rider. So yeah, very good trade for me right there for sure. And he's not like cycled his big Evo yet, so he's definitely like at the start of double elixir, like he should already play his first Evo, because I feel like I might be able to take his second or one of his towers before overtime starts if he's not careful. So he should try to cycle his Evo as soon. Okay, yeah, he's actually going P.E.K.K.A right now, which is smart from him, honestly, because he really needs to cycle to his Evo, and yeah, not gonna be Evo Mega Knight. So I guess I'm not really sure what is better for me, because like Evo P.E.K.K.A is not that hard for me to defend with like the Evo Skellies Cannoneer, but Evo Mega Knight is not that like much of a struggle for me too. But definitely still not an easy matchup with like all the swarm cards that they have, because I have Cannoneer myself. But against the P.E.K.K.A and the like Mega Knight, I don't really struggle that much. But there's the Evo P.E.K.K.A, so gonna pressure him with my wall breakers on the left, because I don't like, I know he doesn't have like arrows in his deck or anything, so he can't stop that really, and that's so much damage on the left. He has to be super careful, and that's also tower down on the right, so I'm just gonna block the bridge, make sure the Ram Rider goes in front, and that's what I was talking about. Like, I managed to take one of his towers before overtime. He did go for, or he did decide to make a or play a P.E.K.K.A to get to the Evo, but that still didn't yeah, manage him to get anything going. So very dominant right here, win right here against Filippo. Feels like a good matchup, but honestly like not that good, I think, but definitely good. So yeah, GG's, and I'll see you guys in the next game. We in the next game right here against this guy, and I was playing him earlier. He was running Mbait, so definitely still expecting Mbait right here. So okay, perfect. We did force out the Goblin Gang with the skeletons, so he had to waste the cannon card on the right, which is perfect for me. Unfortunately, the princess doesn't splash all of the spear goblins though, but already in like kind of up a little bit of elixir, so just gonna go Goblin Gang onto the cannon card, and if he like responds to that Goblin Gang, he's gonna be down even more, so looks like he's gonna have to ignore that damage, which is very good chip damage for me, so just gonna set up my Valkyrie to defend the Skelly King and also get like a decent counter push going. He's just gonna set up the Mortar, which I will block with my Skellies, and then I can go for like wall breakers behind the Valkyrie to make sure I take out the Mortar, so the Mortar doesn't sit there for like a long while and is super annoying. And yeah, that way I can like pressure him well with Goblin Barrel, Goblins, whatever. So just gonna go Goblin Barrel in front instantly, and we did force out the arrows, so he's forced to go Gang. He could probably afford Skelly King on the left. Yeah, there's the Skelly King, but okay. If I go Valkyrie on the right, he's definitely gonna pop the ability, right? So I'll instantly go Evo Skellies and predict the ability with that, and perfect, he did actually pop the ability, so now the Evo Skellies will all respawn onto his like ability, and I can go like Goblins and predict the bats maybe with the E-Spirit, and okay, wait. Hopefully the Evo Skellies can... No! Bro, man, if I played my E-Spirit a little bit earlier, I wanted to wait a little moment so it's not that obvious that I'm gonna predict the bets, right? But yeah, I didn't like play it in time, honestly. If I played it a little bit earlier, then yeah, it would have probably been GG's right here. So that's kind of on me because I knew he was gonna play the bets, but I thought he knows that I'm gonna predict them. So he might like see if I go for the E-Spirit, but he actually instantly played the bets, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, gonna be very great pressure right here, and he's still in super big trouble. I don't really know if he can like really come this back, but honestly, with the Evo Mortar, you can come back everything, so I guess, yeah, he's just cycling to his Evo Mortar now, since he knows that's gonna be, like, his chance of grabbing, like, my left side tower, possibly. So, yeah, gonna make sure I play or pressure him well with my Goblin Barrel right here. I also have my Wall Breakers again, and the Mortar is dead. He's not back to Mortar yet, so... Okay, wait, the Wall Breakers... Oh, that was so close. That would have been very nice if that connected, since it would have been tower down and it would have been GG's, but the E-Spirit should clean up the bats, instantly go Evo Skellies too, and okay, no, the cannon card is still alive. I have to make sure that doesn't get onto my tower, but tower is down on the right side, so just gotta make sure the cannon card doesn't get onto tower, and it doesn't, so I just have to go Valkyrie low. There's not enough time for him to take the tower or anything, so that's gonna be GG's right here against this guy, and yeah, against Mortar, like Evo Mortar bait, it's always super stressful, but you can actually win with this Logbait variation for sure. So GG's, and I'll see you guys in the next game. We in the next game right here against Rin, and as you can see, guys, we are basically facing Cannoneer every single game, so this combination with, yeah, Skellies, Goblin Gang, and Goblins is just perfect to, like, counter all of these Cannoneer decks, since it's always perfect pressure. Like, you can just even play Skellies the bridge and they have to respawn, otherwise you get one Skelly onto tower, and it's always perfect to, yeah, defend with the Goblins, Goblin Gang, or Skellies, and then if like even one Skelly survives, you can use that one Skelly to tank for the wall breakers, and that way they still have to defend the wall breakers, and he actually pulls one wall breaker into the tower with that tornado, so not the greatest tornado right here. Gonna pressure him because, yeah, he might go in, so there's the drill, gonna be perfect pressure with the barrel. He actually didn't see that's in the front, so gonna be great damage also. Hopefully the Valkyrie can stop the Demolisher from getting onto tower, but doesn't look like it, unfortunately, but I'm gonna play my wall breakers in a moment right here. I just want to see if he responds to the Valkyrie, and looks like he doesn't, so gonna play them right here. We also grab one Valkyrie hit onto the tower, and he still has to waste the Tesla because of that, so just gonna... Okay, perfect. We did force out the Knight, so that's gonna be 3 Evo Skellies onto that right here, and he's gonna have to overcommit quite a lot to kill those, and then I have my Evo Barrel, which is gonna be perfect, but... Okay, he wastes the Tornado. He has lock and cycle, so if I go barrel, he's gonna lock the right side probably, right? So I'm gonna go Goblin Gang the left and predict that. So, okay, perfect. He goes lock on the right, so that's gonna be perfect pressure with the gang on the left. And if he defends that, he can't defend the goblins on the right. And yeah, look at that. That's tower down on the left, so perfect anticipating that he's gonna lock the right side. So definitely like winning the mind game right there. If he locked the left side and Skelly's the right, then it would have been like a perfect defense. Okay, wait, that Demolisher actually connected. Yeah, if he went Skelly's the right and locked the left, that would have been like a perfect defense, but he just didn't expect me to go in like that, so perfect for me. And I don't know, he could honestly just give up. He's not never gonna come this back, even if he takes my left side tower. So, man, another very dominant win right here. So, GG's, and I'll see you guys in the next game. We in the next game right here against So Tired and finally facing Princess Tower. It's actually pretty refreshing facing Princess Tower because I'm only playing against Cannoneer currently, and that's honestly a very aggressive Hawk plus Ice Golem at the bridge. So let's see if we can manage to punish him for that, because that's just like 6 elixir at the bridge, and I do get a counter push after defending it. So we do get the double wall breaker connection, and he's forced to log. So now I can go barrel outside of the cannon range and tank with E-Spirit for it. So even though he goes for the Ice Golem, that's gonna be so much damage since he doesn't have any more elixir to like really defend that. So perfect start to the game against the best core and 2.6 player in the world. So yeah, he's finished number 20 in the world last season, which is very impressive because no one really has finished that high with 2.6 recently. Of course, Oyasu has finished number 3 in the world with it, but that's a long time ago, so currently So Tired is better, and I'm gonna predict the Hawk right here since, okay, perfect, he did actually go for the Hawk, and yeah, I already felt like he's gonna Hawk right there, so I'm gonna make sure I like kill the cannon with the E-Spirit Goblin Gang and then pressure him with my Wall Breaker since he's not able to play his cannon here, and he's going for Evo Skellies, but yeah, that's not able to kill both wall breakers, so I do get one onto tower. Just gotta make sure I clean up the Evo Skellies and block the Evo Ice Spirit with my Skellies, so now I can go for late goblins to make sure the Hawk doesn't get too much damage. And yeah, he got 2 Hawk hits, but I'm still up a lot of damage, so looking pretty good. Gonna predict the cannon with my Goblin Gang right here. Okay, perfect, we did catch the cannon, so like if he goes okay, he goes Ice Golem. And okay, I have to go for my Valkyrie right here, otherwise the Skellies will kill my princess, and of course I don't want that, so hopefully he's gonna like log my princess and then I can pressure him with the barrel. I'll also go Wallbreakers since the Wallbreakers will survive the log if he goes for that, and okay, looks like he's not playing the log, which is kind of smart from him since now he's gonna have the log for the barrel still, so maybe we can outcycle his log somehow after he plays it right here. So gonna predict the Ice Spirit hopefully. Okay, perfect. I knew he would go for Ice Spirit since that would of course clean up the princess, so very nice Goblin Gang value right there. Gonna keep up the pressure. I have my Evo Barrel also, and okay, I'm gonna go Evo Skelly's princess because he won't expect that, right? So okay, the Evo Ice Spirit actually cleaned up all the Evo Skellies, but that's still only 1 Hawk hit, so it's not too bad, honestly. Gonna have to go Valkyrie on the right, though, which is annoying, and okay, I have to be careful now because he could go Hawk and Log Predict, so I have to... Yeah, perfect. Okay, I knew he would go Log Predict, so good waiting onto the Goblins. It was obvious he would go... Okay, that's 2 hits still, man. I have to pressure him well with the Evo Barrel. It was super obvious he would go Log Predict since I didn't have Vulcan Cycle, and... Okay, wait, that's a horrible Hawk, right? Because that's never gonna get a hit onto my tower for sure. Yeah, perfect defense. Wallbreaker should connect. I'm gonna protect my princess on the right with the Goblin Gang again, and okay, there's the cannon, but... He has to defend the barrel too, and if he... Okay, wait, he had to defend the spear goblins, but he doesn't have lock now, so that's on tower. GG's right here against So Tired, and man, that was such an intense game right there against 2.6. I'll take this win. I don't really know why he's laughing, but that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure please make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, I wish you guys a nice day, and take care. I'll see you guys for my next video tomorrow. Bye!